This is the most twisted serial murder case I've ever seen. Even seasoned psychopaths feel inadequate after watching it. The killer specifically targets attractive women, most of whom wear red clothing. Over 2 decades, he brutally murdered dozens, the oldest victim being 71 years old, and the youngest a mere 9 years old. What's even more terrifying is, this film is based on a real Korean case. Even by the film's release, police had found no leads. The killer exclusively struck on rainy days, and clues were washed away by the downpours. Desperate to save his career, the police chief orchestrated a rain day sting operation. He had an attractive female officer wear red clothing and walk alone through the pitch-black wilderness. Detective Mike lurked in the shadows, watching her every move intently, waiting for the killer to take the bait. Jack and his partner disguised themselves as passers-by, covertly protecting their female colleagues' safety. But as the rain grew heavier, they sought shelter inside a cabin. 2 schoolgirls then ran in to escape the downpour. Mike warned them, "This is a dangerous time. Try to get home as soon as possible after school." Upon learning they were police, one girl claimed that a suspicious man lived behind the school hill. He always hid beneath the restroom, stabbing girls when they weren't looking. Compared to the murderer, his perversion was even more extreme. But Mike didn't pay much attention, thinking it was just a prank. The next day, the quick-witted Jack suddenly had an epiphany. Since there were no clues in several consecutive cases, wasn't this itself a clue? This instantly puzzled the chief. As someone who'd been there before, Jack reasoned, struggles inevitably occur during multiple murders, so the killer must have left body hair. Yet at these crime scenes, they hadn't found a single strand. Couldn't this prove conclusively that the killer was completely hairless? This deduction left the chief speechless. They couldn't exactly pull men's pants down to investigate. Just as everyone was baffled, the female detective made a major discovery. She had a habit of listening to radio music, and at the exact time each murder occurred, someone had requested the song "Dear, That's Not Love." Jack dismissed her as love-struck, but the chief and Mike sensed something deeper. They decided to split up. Mike sought records of the song requester, only to discover the station destroyed daily logs to protect listener privacy. Meanwhile, Jack spent his days at the bathhouse, searching for the hairless individual, only to be mistaken for a pervert. Mike resolved to investigate the school. He entered the school restroom, scanning for clues. Just as he reached for the door handle, the woman turned out to be a schoolteacher, initially mistaking Mike for a pervert, and gave him a stern lecture. She then told him to go search the mountains, where a woman lived acting crazy all day, and made strange noises late at night. Hearing this, Mike immediately found the woman, but before he could ask anything, he scared her so badly she rushed back inside. Her mind seemed traumatized, and Mike also saw red clothes hanging there,